事態が飲み込めずにいる少年は思いもかけず優しげな顔をしている。穴の開いた壁、散乱するゴミの山、異臭が鼻をつく。
When I started this series, I planned to cover the darker sides of Japan to help educate those who want to learn more about the culture and see the things that are region locked for those outside of the country. While the topic in this video isn't specific to Japanese news sites, I still find it very interesting. Today we are going to be talking about something that is very specific to Japan and commonly gets joked about in America as the quote, average Discord mod. While joked about often online, this is a very serious topic that has potentially much deeper causes. As mentioned earlier, I'm sure we've all heard the phrase, average Reddit user. While a silly jab at someone who spends all their time on social media, this joke quickly becomes a reality for a lot of Japanese men. These Japanese men are called Hikikomori. Meaning social withdrawal, this word is often used to describe Japanese men who remain isolated to one room, in most cases a room in their parents' house for extended periods of time, refusing to get a job, go outside, or have any social interaction. These Japanese men spend a large majority of their lives confined in a room that is almost always cluttered and hard to maneuver. In many cases, these people spend most of their time on social media sites, primarily on Futuba, or 2chan, which is the original image and messaging board when talking about the Western counterpart, 4chan. While Hikikomori get lots of social engagement online, they lack any face-to-face interaction. Oftentimes, these people are given meals throughout the day by their parents and giving their trash in return. Many cases also found that some don't resort to online interaction at all and only stare blankly at the walls and ceilings. As mentioned by one of my friends in Japan, Hikikomori is sometimes, if not often, dangerous people who take to the internet to spread hateful rhetoric and oftentimes act out their anger onto others.
名前は
松本淳二です。
職業は
無職です。
両親を殺害し遺体を遺棄した罪に問われている松本淳二被告60歳です。
In June of 2021, during the height of the pandemic, a man named Junji Matsumoto, who, at the time was 59 years old, lived with his parents in Fukuoka. Junji Matsumoto, born in 1952, had lived his whole life in Fukuoka at his parents' home. As his parents' caregiver, he was in charge of taking care of them whenever they needed, often assisting with everyday situations. One day, as he was watching an anime film, his 88-year-old father, Hirokazu, was calling for his son to assist him in the restroom. Junji, who was very frustrated at his father, decided to take things to the extreme. Using an electrical cord, he strangled his father, taking his life in his own home. Quote, "During a good scene in an anime, my father repeatedly called for me to take care of him. Because he complained about me, I killed him." His mother, Makie, aged 87, witnessed the murder, so Junji went towards her and strangled her as well. After the murder, he took their bodies down to a commercial refrigerator on the first floor and stored the bodies inside. This area used to be the family liquor shop before it inevitably closed its doors due to the mother suffering a heart attack, causing her to live her life in a wheelchair, as well as her eldest son being hospitalized 10 years prior. Unable to run the shop on her own, the store was closed. The refrigerator was unplugged and the glass was covered in duct tape to hide the remains. The bodies were stacked on top of each other and were in decay when the police finally found them. While on the run, police were called to the home on June 28th. They noticed a strange smell coming from the refrigerator, where they then discovered the bodies of Hirokazu and Makie. As of today, Junji is currently in custody and is still awaiting his medical examination, his charges, and trial. He is quoted as saying, There is no doubt that I hid my parents' bodies in the refrigerator I used to use. Hikikomori is a very strange phenomenon, as there is no real reason as to what causes it. Many people believe mental health is the root of the issue, with factors such as job loss, the aging population, not enough support structures for the elderly and vulnerable, as well as lack of connection with the community. Hikikomori is still a very real thing that happens today, as the story is very recent. Thank you all so much for watching. By the time this video airs, I'll be living in a new place, which means I'll be able to push out content a lot more frequently, and I'm so excited to share some of this with you. Also, I wanted to thank you for all the love on the 3 Urban Legends video, and for helping us get to 300 subscribers. You're all legends, and I wish I could thank you all personally. Reading all the comments that people were leaving on that video had me tearing up and stuff, because it's just so cool. I never imagined that I would have 300 subscribers on YouTube. Like that's crazy to me. But 2023 will be a good year for content. I can't wait, and I hope to share so much more with you. Always remember that you're beautiful and appreciated, and to stay safe out there. I'll see you all in the next video. I wanted to highlight this comment right here because I thought it was so funny that they said that they think I'm going to get to 1 million soon. I think that's so hilarious, but I guess we're on a road to 1 million, maybe, perhaps? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll see you guys later.